cultural roots dating back to the time of the Hawaiian monarchy. The mission of the Royal Hawaiian Band is to promote and foster music, to preserve the Hawaiian musical culture, inspire young musicians, and enrich the lives of the people of Hawaii. Clark Bright is the bandmaster, and Susan Ishida is the band manager. And here we go. Thank you.
Aloha and good morning, ladies and gentlemen, distinguished guests, and community leaders. On behalf of Mahatma Gandhi International Institute for Peace, I would like to welcome you all to our 14th annual event to commemorate the birthday of one of the great leaders of the world, Mahatma Gandhi and International Day of Nonviolence. This year is special because we are celebrating 150th birth anniversary of Mahatma Gandhi. I also want to thank everyone without whom this event would not have been made possible. The GIIP members, performers, speakers, volunteers, and of course you, audience. Mahatma Gandhi was a pioneer of non-violent symbolic movement known as Satyagraha, asking for truth. A great example is the famous Dandi March that he led on March 12, 1930. It was a 240-mile march and continued for 24 days. Can you imagine? Thousands of Indians joined him. It was a non-violent protest against the tax that British were charging to produce the salt. He practiced and preached ahimsa. Ahimsa means you do not harm others in your thoughts, words, and actions. Mahatma Gandhi was inspired by the teachings of Jainism, Buddhism, Hinduism, and Christianity. Even though he was assassinated on January 30, 1948, he became immortal due to his great deeds for mankind. He has left a great legacy for us to follow. Presently, the world is being threatened by global terrorism. There is civil unrest in many parts of the world. Once Gandhi said, if we have to fight a war, then we need to fight the war against those evil thoughts which take place in our mind before it takes place in the external world. It is time to bring Mahatma Gandhi's teachings back to the modern world and remind each other that we are all brothers and sisters and we need to live in peace and harmony in this world. Another spiritual leader from India, Gautam Buddha, once said, violence cannot be seized by violence. Violence can be seized only through positive communication, love, respect, humility, kindness, forgiveness, tolerance, and acceptance of others. A Hindu yogi, Paramhansa Yogananda, once said, giving love to all, feeling the love of God, seeing His presence in every human being is the way to live in this world. We need to raise awareness about nonviolence and bring positive changes and peace in this modern world. We must respect and accept each other and not discriminate towards those who are different or practice a different faith. No religion is superior to another, and no religion teaches that we should kill others in the name of God or religion. Like all the rivers merge into one ocean, similarly, all religions' paths lead to one creator, we call him God. Further, God does not belong to one society or nation or religion. God is universal and resides in the hearts of all human beings. We should have reverence for all human beings and animals, as the same cosmic energy is flowing among both human beings and animals. Peace is our birthright. We should never give up hope for peace even if it appears to be impossible or we are faced with an oppressor. Peace is divine and eternal. When we make peace within ourselves, our family and society, it is spread to the world. Once Mahatma Gandhi said, you must be the change you wish to see in the world. And when we change, the world changes. In the end, I would like to say that we should create a safe world for future generations. Every individual has potential to become an ambassador of peace and can make a difference in the world we live in Thank you. Aloha. Namaste.
Dr. Raj Kumar. Next up, we're going to have a speech by the Honorable Govind Gaud. He's a Minister of Art and Culture from Goa, India. He has traveled all the way from India to attend today's event, the 150th birth anniversary of Mahatma Gandhi.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen.
Good morning.
It gives me a great privilege to be in the midst of this lovely Hawaiians on the auspicious occasion of this Peace and Aloha Festival, which is organized by the Gandhi International Institute for Peace. We have among us the Lieutenant Governor, Dr. Josh Green. We have among us Mr. Edward Hawkins, the Executive Director of Office of the Economic Development, and of course, the person who has given us the opportunity to stand before you is Dr. Raj Kumar, and you all, my dear brothers and sisters. I feel very proud to represent the country which gave birth to many great souls. It gives me a myriad pleasure to be here today among an elite gathering to celebrate the 150th birth anniversary of a selfless human being, Mohandas Karamchand Gandhi, and affectionately called Bapu, who worked tirelessly for the cause of truth, the non-violence, peace, freedom, struggle of nation, equality, and many other ideas. It is indeed amazing that the personality of Gandhiji gripped the imagination of millions of his countrymen, and in large, later stage, an equally overwhelming number in the world over. It was to his unique credit that in a world marred by violence and man-made hatred, Mahatma Gandhi stood firm as a man of universal goodwill and a protagonist of peace. Which is more striking is that Gandhiji emerged during his lifetime as a torchbearer of a peace. Even today, he continues to surprise mankind with his non-violent method of solving conflicts. Gandhiji, as we know and understand, was a many-sided personality. The outward simplicity of his life and his single-minded devotion to non-violence helped promote innumerable ideas, disciplines, and aspirations. He was at the same time a revolutionary politician and a social reformer, economist, educationist, satyagrahi, and a man of action and a dreamer of dreams. He was a great reconciler of opposites, and he has demonstrated that without a strain of artificiality. He also loved and accepted the fact that truth can reside in opposites. Cleanliness, compassion, honesty, discipline, integrity, simplicity are some of the teachings that he has given the world. Our beloved Bapu not only preached those ideas but compassionately practiced them. It is quite interesting to know how one man can change himself to change the world. Bapu's vision, the reforms, teachings are relevant even today. I take cognizance of the great contribution that he has made to human history and for the establishment of a peace. It is also not an easy task to try to sum up his long, rich and varied life in a short speech. He awakened his countrymen and all those who were undermined from their long slumber and remain a perennial source of inspiration for them and the world. I end my speech with this coupled of Gandhi himself. I offer you peace. I offer you love. I offer you friendship. I see your beauty. I hear your feelings. My wisdom flows from the highest source. I salute that source in you. Let us work together for unity and love. Thank you very much. Jai Hind.
Next up, we're going to have a Choosing Nonviolence in the Troubled World by Judith Genya, peacemaker from Mexico. Judith has earned numerous U.S. international awards and recognition, highlighting her achievements as a humanitarian and peace activist through her commitment to the well-being and safety of children. She has worked internationally just about everywhere. She has founded and directed global children's organizations which brought together children from all sides of armed conflict. She developed and taught peacemaking and nonviolent conflict resolution skills that are used throughout the world. She's also worked as an attorney, mediator in Honolulu, and taught at the Eastern Center and graduate school social work at the University of Hawaii. She volunteers with children's organizations in Mexico, where she now lives. She's also an artist, writer, photographer with solo exhibitions in Mexico, California, Hawaii, and Bosnia.
Good morning and aloha, everyone. It's wonderful to be back here in Honolulu and with the Gandhi International Institute for Peace. Many thanks for allowing me to be part of your program this morning. Gandhi wrote, "If you want real peace in the world, start with children." I was inspired by those words when I founded Global Children's Organization. It began right here in Honolulu in 1991. 2 years later, I visited Croatia. I saw refugee camps. I saw children torn from their families. I saw children in displaced persons camp. Then I learned that concentration camps were operating in this war zone and rape camps. The phrase, "never again," came back to me. Immediately after World War II, there was a cry, "Never again." Never again would we tolerate concentration camps, death camps, or the attempt by one nation or people to annihilate a culture or a people. But the cry, "never again," did not prevent it from happening again. I knew that the time was now and that I had to act. I remembered another phrase from Gandhi. "The future depends on what you do today. And while you may never know what will become of your actions, you also know that if you do nothing, there will be no results." I founded a summer camp for children caught up for the war in Bosnia and Croatia. We held the summer camps on a little island off the coast of Croatia. It was a small thing, but for each child, it was a new world of hope. We located children in orphanages, refugee camps, displaced person centers. We brought children from all sides of the conflicts to spend a few weeks together in a place not far from their homes in the war, and yet in a safe, beautiful place on an island that we called the program Island to Island. At the camp, one of our mottos was, "Conflict is inevitable, violence is not." I knew that we had to make a start in teaching nonviolence as a way of life and as a way to resolve disputes, even in the midst of war. This was difficult because the children had watched the death of their parents, grandparents, siblings. These children saw their cities, their neighborhoods, their homes being bombed. They were caught up in fear, anger, and hatred for what had happened to them and their families. Many wanted to fight back. It was certainly understandable. And yet, we embraced a different way. Nonviolence is an active, risky, uncertain course of action. It takes immense strength to resist the instinct to give back in kind when someone has hurt you deeply. The children began to see that hitting back will hurt both the hitter and the one hit. It was worth trying a different way. When they took those first steps toward peace, the children discovered that they felt stronger. They discovered their own self-worth, and they could see that they had accomplished something really important. When a child fell back into learned patterns or hurting someone from the other side, they observed what Gandhi had observed. They experienced what Gandhi observed. An eye for an eye leads the whole world blind. They saw it did not resolve the problem. Children are natural peacemakers. They really want to find shalom, wholeness, aloha, peace in their daily lives. Children instinctively know what is fair and what is not, and they will reach for fairness unless their elders show them otherwise. With encouragement from the volunteer counselors and the programs in which we taught ways of resolving differences, they were willing to try new ways of being together without resorting to violence, and in working to be fair with others, extending respect to all. Now, if children in the midst of open warfare can learn to live without violence, then you and I and our contemporaries who live in much calmer circumstances could also take the risk of acting peacefully. The children who are part of our programs in the Balkans and in Northern Ireland and in gangs in Los Angeles came to experience respect from their perceived enemies. It led to a change in their perception of the other. It was possible for these children to begin to see these others as individuals and even friends. They learned that they could be powerful when they mastered the desire to get even and to hit back. Self-restraint brings a sense of wholeness and equilibrium that responding with a knee-jerk physical action never does. In my adopted country of Mexico, we see caravans of refugees moving from Guatemala, Honduras, El Salvador, and other parts of Central America. Their homes are no longer safe, but are rather places of extortion, torture, and rape. The Mexican people I know respond with their usual generosity and kindness to the groups of individuals of refugees. Daily life where I live in Mexico is marked with kindness and a sense of dignity, a priority on relationships and community. What I experience in Mexico is much like what I experienced when I lived in Hawaii in the 70s, 80s, and 90s. Norms of civility still hold. Ordinary people find ways to resolve disputes without resorting to violence. You and I live in a turbulent world. The norms of civility are being trampled by political leaders who tolerate and even encourage acts of violence. Given the times we live in, it's going to take all of us, you and I, acting with moral courage to bring back peace to our country and daily lives. We need to work at creating aloha in our families, neighborhoods, communities, and the world, which of course requires action on the part of each one of us in large and small ways. We can choose nonviolence in our everyday encounters, in our response to slights and injuries, in our disagreements and disputes. The children from those active war zones in which I worked had many obstacles to overcome before they could choose nonviolence to resolve their conflicts amidst actual war and great violence. Each of us here today has a calmer arena in which to practice nonviolence in our daily lives. Gandhi said, "Whatever you do may be insignificant, but it's important that you do it. It is your actions that bring about change." and each of us has the capacity to be the change that we want to see in the world. And now it is up to us, not our ancestors, not other people, but us, and the time is now. Aloha, and thank you. Namaste.
We're going to have a few peace songs by Keiki Kani Choir, led by Camila Yamamoto. The Keiki Kani Choir is an amateur performing group of public and private school children, as well as college students. As part of their education, the children perform their music at concerts all over Oahu. The Keiki Kani Choir has performed at public and private events and on radio and television shows. For more information on how your child can participate, please contact Camila Yamamoto at keikikani.com. The songs they will now sing are songs of peace and aloha.
Let there be peace.
In a world so full of changes, one thing stays the same. We all want peace and harmony, so help us light the flame.
We could show the world there's so much to be done, and we won't stop until we've joined together as one. We can build a bridge of peace and harmony, from sea to shining sea. Don't you know that brotherhood appears to be the most important key? So let's unlock the door to a world of hope, and you'll see we can build a bridge of peace and harmony. Let this be Lead us to a place, guide us with your grace, to a place where we'll be saved. Lama Namako. I pray we'll find your light. From our holy heart. And hold it in our heart. When stars go out each night, let this be your prayer. When shadows fill our day, Allah Kaimai, Ebalele, Ikapale Kanama. We ask that light be kind, and watch us from above. We hope each soul will find under the sun to live. Let this be your prayer. Just like every child needs to find a place, guide us with your grace, give us faith so we'll be saved. Ikamaluo, Ebalelea. We can build a bridge of peace and harmony from sea to shining sea. Don't you know that brotherhood appears to be the most important key? So let's unlock the door to a world of hope, and you'll see we can build a bridge. 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 We can build a bridge of peace and love and harmony.
Proclamation by Mayor Caldwell by Mr. Edward Hawkins. Mr. Hawkins is Executive Director of Economic Development, City and County of Honolulu.
Well, good morning and aloha, everyone. What'd you think of that hula and the keiki singing? Incredible, huh? Wow. Tears welled in my eyes, and I had to fight back the tears. It was so beautiful. And also, I think with Esquire Genya talking about the children, that touched me too, because, you know, it's the youth, the children, who are going to build the future for us. So wonderful, wonderful comments, and then wonderful performance by the Keiki Hula here. So I'm here to present a proclamation, very, very simple proclamation, and I'll ask Dr. Kumar to come up here to receive it. But I just want to say just a few words about Raj Kumar. He's so active in the community. You know, he's the glue that really holds his community together. One of the key individuals. He's promoting this sister state relationship with Goa. And of course, we welcome Minister Gade, Arts and Culture from Goa. Welcome. We're also working to try to establish a sister city relationship, so we look forward to that as well. Great to have our elected official, Lieutenant Governor Green. Thank you, Judge Green. Thank you for joining us, and we'll hear from him in a minute. But I just wanted to say one last thing here is, you know, we heard about the great leaders that we're recognizing today on this 150th birthday of Mahatma Gandhi. And we need to look to people like Gandhi. I was at an event the other day, and somebody talked about leadership. And, you know, in this day and age, we really need leadership. And he said something that really stuck with me, which was, we don't need good leaders. We don't need great leaders. We need exceptional leaders. And when you look at India, you have exceptional leaders going way back, Siddhartha Gautama and Mahatma Gandhi, and they inspire us. And they inspire us today. And we need to look for leaders like them, and also for us to try to achieve the kind of leadership that they showed. So with that, I'm going to present this proclamation marking today as Mahatma Gandhi Day and International Day of Nonviolence. One of the few good things like this that the mayor can do for the city is to declare a day in honor of a particular event. So this day, 5th day of October 2019, in Honolulu, Hawaii, has been designated and will always be, this day will always be, Mahatma Gandhi Day and International Day of Nonviolence, and I would like to present to Dr. Raj Kumar. Mahalo and namaste.
Thank you so much, Mr. Edward Hawkins.
Aloha, my name is Zenny, and I'm going to do two little chants for you today. The first one is a Guru mantra that comes from my tradition, which is called Shri Vidya. and then I'm going to do a chant that is actually one of the favorite hymns of Gandhi. So the first chant is just acknowledging the Guru that teaches us the way to live better, the way to live in peace and harmony with one another. And then the second chant, one of Gandhi's favorite hymns, is called the Raghupati. And little background on it, before 1947, there was a lot of religious conflict within India. So Gandhi promoted this chant called the Raghupati. Its essence is saying that you can know God through many, many different names, whether it's Ishwara, whether it's Allah, whether it's Sita Aram. God is all around us and within us. So let's start with the first chant. Guru Brahma, Guru Vishnu, Guru Devo Maheshwara, Guru Sakshat Param Brahma, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Om Namostute Guruve Tasme Sarvadeva Swarupine Yasya Vakya Amritam Hanti Visham Samsararupinam. Raghupati Raghava Raja Ram Patita Pavana Sitaram. 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 Sitaram Jai Sitaram, Sitaram Jai Sitaram, Sitaram Jai Sitaram, Patita Pavana Sitaram. Ishwara Allah Tiruna, Ishwara Allah Tiruna, Ishwara Allah Tiruna, Saboko Sanmati He Bhagavan, Sabhako Sanmati He Bhagavan. Raghupati Raghava Raja Ram Patita Pavana Sitaram. Raghupati Raghava Raja Ram Patita Pavana Sitaram. Hey Bhagavan, 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 Hey Bhagavan. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Om peace, peace, peace. Thank you.
We will now have a hula performance by Masago and her daughter Maya Sai entitled Ao Na from the movie Kyun, Ho Gaya Na. Masago Sai, a second-generation A-bomb survivor of Nagasaki, Japan, is a peace promoter who currently is the president of Hawaii Conference of Religions for Peace, HCRP, a program board member of BDK, which is one of Reverend Fujitani's interfaith programs at Chaminade University, and a member of Higashi Hongwanji Hawaii District Committee. Masago was inspired by the Hindi song Ao Na, which means please come here, from the Indian movie Kyun, Ho Gaya Na. She choreographed this number to create an intercultural fusion of Indian and Hawaiian dance traditions. Her daughter Maya will join the performance. Please enjoy.
चुप हो क्यों
Masago and Maya. We will now have a speech and proclamation from the Honorable Governor David Ige, read by the Honorable Lieutenant Governor Dr. Josh Green. He is not only our Lieutenant Governor of our state, but also a well-known physician. He has done extensive work to overcome the homeless situation in Hawaii. Whenever possible, he continues to serve people of Hawaii by volunteering at various clinics. I present to you the Honorable Lieutenant Governor, Dr. Josh Green.
Aloha. First, let me say it's special to be with people here who are beautiful inside and out. It's just extraordinary. Let's give everyone a round of applause for those beautiful dancers and singers. Before I make a few personal comments, let me ask Raj to come up as I give him a quick proclamation. On behalf of the governor and myself, proclamation whereas Mohandas Gandhi, known as Mahatma Gandhi, was born on October 2nd, 1869 in Porbandar, India. Gandhi inspired us through human rights movements around our world. He's remembered with a national holiday in India and around our world because of his position on nonviolence. Whereas Hawaii became the first state in the nation to declare Mohandas Karamchand Gandhi Day as a special day of remembrance. Whereas the Hawaii Center for Attitudinal Health released its book, Children Are Teachers of Peace and Aloha, which is what we believe. Therefore, Governor Ige and myself, Josh Green, do hereby proclaim Mohandas Karamchand Gandhi Day. We love you and we want to recognize his 150th birthday, and please come up, our dear Raj Kumar, Professor Kumar. I also want to say thank you, Minister Gaudet. Thank you for joining us. It's really extraordinary that you've come so far. India is important to me personally. I chose to be a physician because of my travels in India, traveling on a train between Madras and Delhi in 1989. And I feel honored because everything in my life as a physician, and then the honor to be able to serve, to practice medicine here with beautiful people in Hawaii, and be Lieutenant Governor, came from that day on that train in the middle of India. When I saw one gentleman suffer so severely, I thought we should all give back in some way. And so when I'm honored to come to an event like this, a peace day for Gandhi, I'm reminded of those days where the people of India took me in and gave me hope that we could all help one another. So I wanted to just to share that small piece of my story, which is connected directly to India. But importantly, I thought about what we might talk about today. And I cannot help but wonder what Gandhi would say about the protectors today on Mauna Kea. What would Gandhi say to Queen Liliuokalani? Both would go to the mountain. Both would fight for the right to protest nonviolently. It is more important than ever here in Hawaii that we respect and we remember the vision of Mohandas Gandhi. What would Gandhi remind us of when he looks at what refugees are facing today? How would Gandhi ask us to welcome people from faraway shores who are suffering, deep in the Pacific Islands? Gandhi would ask us to bring them to our shores, to bring them to our homes, to feed them. What would Gandhi say about our laws? Would he say they are just? Would Gandhi say it is just to allow people to be homeless on our streets? Would Gandhi say it is just to arrest people for being homeless? Gandhi would not say that. Gandhi would fight for those who need us. Gandhi would fight for those who are disadvantaged, but he would fight in a peaceful, non-violent way. And that is the most important thing, I believe, that Gandhi would remind us. Gandhi would remind us to respect all people, of all worldviews. Gandhi would ask us to consider, is this a time for justice reform? When just 18% of our people are Hawaiian, but 40% of our Hawaiians make up the prison population in our state. Gandhi would ask us, is that just? Is this the path we would like to choose for our people? Is this the example we want to set for the rest of the world? Gandhi would ask us to treat everyone in a way that's dignified. Mohandas Gandhi said, if a law is unjust, a man is not only right to disobey it, he is obligated to do so. Let me say that again. If a law is unjust, a man is not only right to disobey it, he is obligated to do so. Gandhi would ask us, is it unjust to ask a homeless woman to move, to ask someone who believes in their heart that the mountain has to be respected to move aside? We should ask ourselves these questions because we love our ohana. That's the place, that's the heartfelt place that we should decide how to lead. Gandhi also said, an unjust law is itself a species of violence. Arrest for its breach is violence. One more time. An unjust law is itself a species of violence. Arrest for its breach is violence also. So we must remember that. These are teachings that are timeless. These are teachings from a man who will never be forgotten. And more so in Hawaii, where we believe in justice, we believe in a multi-ethnic cultural condition. We believe in ohana. Gandhi said, strength does not come from physical capacity. It comes from an indomitable will. And I believe that's what we're experiencing today in Hawaii. This is why things are playing out the way they are. And we should trust and respect an indomitable will, meet people with respect and dignity, and find our way forward that way. Because the final quote I'll remind us from Gandhi is, I cannot conceive of a greater loss than the loss of one's own self-respect. And that should be our mission, to make sure everyone is able to live with self-respect. This is what Gandhi would rally us to today. Gandhi would rally us to respect and love every one of us. No matter what our station in life is, no matter what our beliefs are, we have to respect everyone and restore each other's dignity. So I just say this, go in peace and love, and thank you for sharing this day with me.
Thank you so much, Lieutenant Governor. Quick update, we have a pair of black reading glasses that were found at the bottom of the stairs over here at our Lost and Found, which would be located at the Gandhi International Institute of Peace table in the back left-hand corner. Okay, on with the next performance. So up next, we have Na Hula Hula Ola Aloha, who will perform for us Maka Lapua. Malia ko'i ulau kawa olehua helela kumu hula Malia is beloved by students around the globe for her kind heart and loving style of teaching. She is traditionally graduated a hula teacher and lomi practitioner / trainer, as well as a cultural consultant for the Still and Moving Center. She is a Moving Center's resident hula halau, na hula ola aloha, and they will now perform Maka Lapua, a lay song for Queen Liliu Uokalani. Give it up.
Kakawa regular session of 2015, the 28th Legislature of the State of Hawaii unanimously adopted Senate Bill 332, proposing to designate October 2nd of each year as Mohandas Karamchand Gandhi Day, as a day of recognition and observance. October 2nd marks the 150th birthday of Mohandas Gandhi, the 14th annual observation of International Day of Nonviolence, and the 5th celebration of Mohandas Karamchand Gandhi Day in Hawaii. During the regular session of 2016, the 28th Legislature of the State of Hawaii unanimously adopted Senate Concurrent Resolution 20 and established a sister state relationship between the State of Hawaii and the State of Goa, the Republic of India, further honoring the legacy of Gandhi and promoting international peace and goodwill among our people through travel, culture and the arts, education, and economic relations. After considerable preparations, the formal ceremony for the Hawaii-Goa sister state relation by representatives of the two governments was held in Honolulu on September 28th of last year. And finally, the Senate of the 30th Legislature of the State of Hawaii hereby recognizes and congratulates the Gandhi International Institute for Peace for its leadership in advocating for and achieving the establishment of October 2nd as Mohandas Karamchand Gandhi Day in Hawaii, and the establishment of a sister state relation between the State of Goa and the State of Hawaii. We join in celebration of the 150th anniversary of the birth of Mohandas Karamchand Gandhi, acknowledges it fitting that persons who embody the Aloha spirit actively serve to champion the cause of nonviolence and the establishment of a culture of peace throughout the world, and extends its aloha and best wishes for continued success and achievement by the Gandhi International Institute for Peace in the fulfillment of the mission consistent with honoring the legacy of Mahatma Gandhi. And thank you very much. That was from the State Senate for Dr. Raj Kumar, wherever he is. And then briefly was also asked to read the House of Representatives proclamation. Theirs is a little bit shorter. Whereas the State of Hawaii congratulates the Gandhi International Institute for Peace on the 150th birth of Mahatma Gandhi, one of the most influential political and spiritual leaders of all time. And whereas this significant day celebrates Mohandas Karamchand Gandhi, born on October 2nd, 1869, in Portambur, India, who was widely known as Mahatma or Saint. And whereas Mahatma Gandhi pioneered Satyagraha, a resistance to tyranny through peaceful and nonviolent disobedience, using nonviolent resistance, he led the successful campaign for India's national independence from British rule. And whereas his philosophy and teachings of nonviolence, peace, justice, and freedom inspired world leaders to follow his model of civil rights and continue to this day to resonate in the hearts and souls of countless individuals. And whereas the United States General Assembly declared the International Day of Nonviolence on June 15, 2007, in commemoration with the birth anniversary of Mahatma Gandhi, and whereas the Gandhi International Institute for Peace will celebrate today, October 5th, at the Kapilani Park Bandstand, and whereas this annual celebration is intended to raise awareness of and support for dignity, peaceful resolutions, removal of hatred and conflicts among individuals, encouragement for the forthcoming generations to live in a harmonious, safe, and compassionate society. Now, therefore, the House of Representatives of the 30th Legislature of the State of Hawaii hereby congratulates and honors the Gandhi International Institute for Peace on the occasion of the 14th annual celebration of Mahatma Gandhi Day, an International Day of Nonviolence.
Thank everyone for coming I'm here to celebrate the great Mahatma Gandhi's 150th birthday. I also thank our dignitaries, our state officials, visitors from Goa, and people who have come from far away. I have the great honor and privilege of introducing a book that was written by children to teach us adults how to create world peace, because it seems we haven't done a very good job lately. And these are some of the authors. There are some 85 authors of this book who are children 12 years old or younger. And if there are any others of the children in the audience, if there are any other children in the audience who were authors of this book, please come to the stage, because we're going to present each child with a certificate as an official certified teacher of peace. Here's another one. And we're going to present a certificate to each one. Now, before I do that, I want to explain what's going to go on. This is put together by the center, the Hawaii Center for Attitudinal Healing. And I first want to introduce Trish Ellis, who is not Trish, who is crouching down on the ground, trying to coordinate our certificates. Trish Ellis is the executive director of the Hawaii Center for Attitudinal Healing. She has been doing this attitudinal healing work, I can't tell you, several decades, since she was 3 years old. But she actually used to be the executive director of the International Center for Attitudinal Healing, where they have, how many centers? 50-something centers around the world. Close to 100 centers around the world in 50 different countries, promoting attitudinal healing and peace. Also here at our table, we have the Knights of the Orthodox Order of St. John of Jerusalem, where the Hospitalers conduct service projects around the world. And what's going to happen is the sale of this book, and I hope you all will make a donation of $20 or more, and you will get a copy of this book. We have them right there. And all the funds will go to helping children of war. In other words, children who are victims of war around the world. And you can see pictures of some of the service projects we do on the back of this book. So if you can, please go there and make your contribution and take a look at the book. Also, I wanted to say that if we are going to make this a tradition, so if you have a child here who might want to be in the next book, we will start accepting pictures and drawings and thoughts from children. All right, so do we have everyone here? All right, so I'm going to announce first, as a teacher of peace, Chloe Hamada. Chloe Hamada, congratulations. Okay, next we have Emma Ando. Congratulations. Next we have Amelia Alvarez. Next we have Bradley Zablan. We have Maddie Kawamura. Next, we have Quincy Higa. And by the way, all their pictures are in this book, so you can learn from these children. Shosei Ando. Sloan Powell. is Emma Ondo here? Oh, Faith Riggs. Is that everybody? Is that everybody? And we have a special award. She will be given the first Peace and Aloha Award to Chelsea Villeman, who is the teacher who put most of the pictures together. She actually conducts a project in her school. She's a first grade teacher, and she has the children drawing pictures of peace, and she actually had many of the drawings done before we even put this book together. Now, I just want to give you a little history of this book. This book was put together originally in 1982 by Dr. Jerry Jampolsky and Dr. Diane Cirincione Jampolsky. And it was so popular, it made it to the Merv Griffin Show. Some of you are old enough to remember the Merv Griffin Show, but it was a national bestseller, so we're going to take off on this idea and make it a Hawaii bestseller. So let's give all of them a round of applause. Trish, can you go there? We're going to have someone take a photograph, okay? All right, thank you everyone. Congratulations to all the teachers of peace. Aloha.
So up next, we will have Faith Rivera.
It's like this. Okay, hopefully I got it. Here we go. This little light of mine. This little light of mine. What are you going to do? I'm going to let it shine, yeah. This little light of mine. I'm going to let it shine. There we go. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine, let it shine, let it shine, oh, like this choreography, shine, shine, everybody sing it, shine, 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 you know you want to, shine, shine, hey, all around the world, shine, shine, yeah. Everywhere I go, what are you doing? Yeah. I'm gonna let it shine, yeah. Everywhere I go, oh yeah. I'm gonna let it shine, shine. Everywhere I go, oh yeah. That I'm gonna let it shine, let it shine, let it shine, oh, let it like this, shine, shine. Everybody sing it, shine, shine, you know you want to, shine, shine, hey, all around the world, shine, shine, follow after me. When there's light in the soul, when there's light in the soul, there is beauty in the person, there is beauty in the person. When there's beauty in the person, when there's beauty in the person, there is harmony in the home, there is harmony in the home. Oh, when there's harmony in the home, when there's harmony in the home, there is honor in the nation. Honor in the nation. When there's honor in the nation, honor in the nation. There is peace in the world. No more living in fear. We're gonna let it shine. We're gonna let it shine. No more living in fear. No more living in fear. No way. We're gonna let it shine. No more living in fear.
I just want to thank you all for taking a few moments to allow me to present this message on behalf of Congresswoman Tulsi Gabbard, on behalf of the United States Congress. She sends a message of peace to all of you here today in recognition of Mahatma Gandhi Day and the International Day of Nonviolence. And I want to share a few excerpts from this message just for all of you, as the Congresswoman speaks from a place of understanding the great effects of war and the great effects of what it can do to our society and our day and age now, she speaks from a place that comes directly from her heart. So I just want to read a quick excerpt here from it that states, Aloha Kako. Thank you for the honor and privilege of sharing a special message in recognition of the 14th annual Honolulu observation of the Mahatma Gandhi Day. As we gather and recognize the heartfelt contributions of Mahatma Gandhi, we remember a gentle, kind-hearted leader who blazed the trail of hope and laid the foundation of a legacy of peace for generations to come. And even 150 years later, on the anniversary of his birth, Mahatma Gandhi's influence and message of peace continues to resonate around the world and inspire generations to live a life of peace, love, and respect. One of his famous ideology reads, "The day the power of love overrules the love of power, the world will know peace." And Dr. Martin Luther King also spoke about how much Mahatma Gandhi's life and message inspired his own work for peace, justice, and equality in America. Mahatma Gandhi shared the universal message of love and respect for all, regardless of a person's race, ethnicity, or religion. He employed nonviolent civil disobedience and inspired movements for civil rights and freedom across the world. His indelible and remarkable messages are critical now more than ever. And as we are faced with ever-deepening divides in our country and in the world, we all have the ability to perpetuate Gandhi's message and the motivation to do good in this world every day. Let us live through his example, inspired by his messages of peace, and defeat bigotry, hatred, and unite with love and aloha for all. So I want to just say mahalo nui loa to the Gandhi International Institute for Peace, to Dr. Raj Kumar, and to everyone gathered here for allowing me this moment.